effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Morant, and he lobs it up top. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
The Mavericks have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Here's Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Morant, pass to Holmes. Here's Flag. Irving looking around. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Beck. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Barnes. Here's Beck. From downtown, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Doncic. The rebound by McCarty. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 so far.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Bridges. And Max Christie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Lively. Here's Christie, hounded by Morant. Now Doncic. Five to shoot. Christie finds Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Flag. Back to Doncic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Doncic has got 6 points.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Wolf. There's the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Nets lead by 1.
I just love the ball.
Lively with it. Yet to see a basket. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Claxton throws it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And here's Christie. Clock at 6. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
So for Dallas, John Collins comes in for Robinson, and Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Doncic. Inside, stolen by Collins. Here's Flag outside, knocks down the triple. Flag's got his second basket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Now here's Lively. No points so far. Irving for three. Barnes with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Morant missing. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They trail by one. Pass the flag. Irving against Morant to the inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Out on his own on the break. And he lobs it up. And Claxton throws it down.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Pass to Irving. Here's Flag. And stolen by Claxton. 1:02 left now in the first quarter. Here's Wolf. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist of the night. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
They set the screen. Pass to Wolf. Outside for Morant. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Mavericks trail by 8. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Barnes, it's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Throws it up high. And stolen by Claxton. And it's Morant off the drive. Up and in on the layup. And it's an 11-point Nets lead. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Brooklyn Nets. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue. Here on 2K Sports. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. John Collins out there with Max Christie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Christie against Barnes. Top of the key. It's hauled in by Wolf.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Basket. Nice setup from Irving.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Morant looking around. Here's Wolf. Drops in the three. Wolf's got 12 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Goes up on the wing, and again it's Dallas. Here's Morant. He's got 13. Claxton a screen on Irving. Morant, the pass to Wolf. Morant with it, picked up by Collins. Outside for Morant. The three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Irving. No good that time. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's McCarty. Outside Morant. They set the pick. To the wing on the left. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Irving, pass to Lively. 6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Collins. He's got 7.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Here's Morant. Pass to Wolf. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Well, you look at Christie, just an outstanding shooter. He's currently 5th in the league in three-point percentage.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Claxton with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Wolf. 17 points in the game. And here's Morant outside. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. Pass to Irving. Going inside, shoots over Morant, and he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
Yeah, Irving has a 6th sense for where to find his shot.
Wolf, good, and the setup by Morant. Wolf's got 11 points in the quarter.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
And stolen by Claxton. Pass to Edwards, and here's Claxton. Here's Wolf. Give him 20. Claxton with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wolf, good. Wolf's got 22 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening. Flags checked in for the Mavericks. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Wolf. He's got 22. Shot on the wing, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's the pick. Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. Pass to Wolf. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Christie. Here's Flagg. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Morant with the close-range bucket.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Irving finds Bridges. Here's Flagg. He's got 12. Fade away. It's rebounded by Beck.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
You've got to love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Morant against Irving. Left side Morant. Pass to Wolf. Shot clock at 6. Here's Beck. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Beck's got 6 points.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Ivica Zubac checked in for Brooklyn. Dallas also making some changes. John Collins checked in for Lively. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
The 3 ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
And both free throws good for Collins.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
To the paint. To the right side. Zubac with a screen on Bridges. Right side Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Morant with it, picked up by Collins. Edwards for 3, good, and the setup by Morant. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there, not nearly enough.
Here's Flagg. He's got 12. Five on the clock. Brooklyn with the board. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon. And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Doncic's shot is good.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Zubac's high post. Outside for Morant. Jacks up a 3. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 4 rebounds now. Takes the 3. And there's Christie. That one's good on the assist from Doncic. Christie's gotten himself going here. His first point of the game on the deep ball. Doncic against Morant. Pass to Wolf. Launches it. Collins with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Beck. The 3. And And that one's good. Morant's got 19 points.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Robinson comes in for Collins. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Christie. Brooklyn leading by 15. Edwards, a pass to Beck. Robinson with a steal. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Down low. Here's Robinson. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Zubac with a screen on Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
Mavericks trail by 13. Now Irving. He's got 9. And there's a 3-second violation. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Second is Ja Morant. Third is Luka Doncic.
And those two guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
Here's Spencer. Holmes, a screen on Irving. Pass to Holmes. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Merrill passes to Holmes. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Merrill. Here's Makovic. He's guarded by Bridges. Edwards a screen on Bridges. Here's Spencer. To the paint. Here's Makovic. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic outside. They get the rebound. And a big finish by Robinson.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Holmes, a screen on Irving. Here's Spencer. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Brooklyn shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Both shots good from the stripe. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Dallas shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. And so it's Brooklyn, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Say, Diesel, what's your favorite dish at a cookout?
Cereal in a bowl. At a barbecue?
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Not the position they'd hoped for coming into the series. Home court advantage relinquished. And if they lose tonight, Kenny, they'll be in a bad spot.
Yeah, they don't want to be down 3-1. Too hard to make up that kind of ground.
That's why this game is pivotal. Pivoted.
Just like it sounds. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Tari Eason is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Barnes. And it's McCarty in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Nets leading by 14. Barnes passes to Claxton. Outside Eason from the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Pass to Doncic. It's stolen by Barnes. They've got numbers. Here's McCarty. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 16. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Misses the 3. And Brooklyn shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Kicks it out to Barnes. Irving with it. Guarded by Morant. Irving against Morant. Here's Doncic, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
90 seconds into the second half now. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're winning by this much with double-digit turnovers. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Puts up a 3, drains the triple. Doncic has got 17 points.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Over to the left wing. Outside Barnes. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Ja slithers his way in. And stolen by Irving. Doncic outside. Pass to Flag. Now Robinson. He's guarded by Barnes. Robinson can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Wolf. Outside Barnes. Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Wolf. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 10. Irving for 3. Up top Bridges. Pounded by Morant. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Irving. Here's Flag. Clock at 4. Lets it go. Again, the miss by Dallas. Nets leading by 12. Claxton with it. Now Doncic defending. To the wing, right side. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Brooklyn pulls it in. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wolf. And here's Barnes. Outside for Morant. And it's off from three-point range.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Claxton a screen on Irving, and it's Moran off the drive. Claxton, and a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Claxton's got 8 points.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Doncic outside.
On the defensive end, much more energy and effort since halftime. They're making their opponents work for every look. Great job by this coaching staff.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, this hasn't been their finest quarter. Committing a number of turnovers so far, not good.
Pass the flag, launches a 3, nails it from 3. He's got 17.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
They get it again. Back to Morant, over to the wing. Here's Wolf, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Second, Luka Doncic.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavs.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Doncic. He's got 19. And he's going for the oop here. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Outside Irving. Screen by Robinson to the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
Savvy play call by Irving, moving the pieces around with a pick and roll to set up a shooter.
Barnes feeling it out a bit.
He was like the hardest baby in America.
Vicious dunk by Barnes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Irving. Brooklyn with the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category.
And it would hurt to like breastfeed too. Seems like that too.
Pass to McCarty. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges. Here's Flag. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Spencer. 2-box screen. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Zubac with a screen on Irving. There's the triple. The shot off that time. Mavericks trail by 11. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And in terms of raw talent, Kyrie Irving is a step up from a lot of other guys. He just has an innate ability to create things out on the floor and make tricky shots. And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Zubac with a screen on Irving. Driving to the basket. It's tipped. Here's Spencer. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Spencer's got 5 points.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass the flag. And here's Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
There's a screen. And he drives in. Here's Beck. Fires from deep. That shot missing. Outside Irving. And Dallas hits again from deep.
One this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Spencer. 5 points in the game. Pass to Merrill. Now here's Edwards. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
To the inside. Conchar pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
That shot wide open. And now a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Nice ball movement by Dallas. And that one's good. Flag.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Pass to Spencer. Six to shoot. They set a pick. Back to Conchar. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 9.
Yeah.
Here's flag.
Where's your phone? Here we go again.
got 22. Releases. Edwards pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. 1:56 left in the third quarter. A shot by Merrill, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Edwards against Irving. Pass to Robinson. Here's Flag. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Flag's got 10 points here in the second half. Timeout called on Brooklyn. Nets leading by 7. There's a screen.
The giveaways this quarter have led to 8 points for the opposition. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Conchar. Eason comes in for Merrill. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Edwards. And it's Morant in for Spencer. And it's Irving missing.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Stolen by Collins. Christie with the ball. 50 seconds left in the third. Barnes against Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Irving's got 16 points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And the layup is good off the glass.
The handles Irving has remain absolutely filthy. I mean, he just carves up defenses like it's nothing.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Morant against Irving. To win the cold spell. Boom! Ja Morant!
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Right side Eason. Got it up. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nets out in front, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Derek Lively. Max Christie is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Flag. Outside Christie. They set the pick. That's the Flag. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's McCarty. Here's Wolf. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
4-3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Wolf's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Good on the shot.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Here's McCarty. Pass to Wolf. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Wolf's got 32 points.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
flag outside. There's a screen. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Tries yet again. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Like, what? I mean, he's too good right now.
A little over 2.5 minutes of pass.
He's doing
here on the
hostage
floor.
face, but it's good hostage face.
Pass to Christie. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And here's Lively. He's guarded by Claxton. Lively with the bucket.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to
But
get
we
him
know
to
you
do
really want to be.
Here's
Or
McCarty.
an Augustinian.
It's stolen. Lets a floater go. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Bridges. Claxton a screen on Bridges. Wolf. He drops it from range. Wolf's got 8 points in the quarter.
bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Here's Flag. Shoots over Barnes. And again, it's Dallas.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's McCarty. Pass to Wolf. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Bridges outside. Inside. Here's Lively. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good.
If they want to come away with the victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Outside Morant. And there's the screen. Pass to Wolf. Takes a 3. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Here's Robinson, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nick Claxton. Timeout Nets.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Claxton a screen on Irving. Morant, pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Morant. Robinson with a steal. On the wing, Irving. Pounded by Morant. Out to Bridges. On the wing, Irving.
Dagana. Hey,
4 on the
Dagana.
clock. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Wolf. Here's the 3. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
Oh, I love this guy. Even
And
when
it's
they're
okay.
trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Pass to Morant. And there's a pick. Here's Wolf. All sorts of time. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Wolf's got 46.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Irving. The rebound by the Nets. Wolf's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Morant with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Wolf can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 13. Bridges down low. Brooklyn pulls it in. Wolf's got 6 rebounds in the game. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Barnes a screen. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The 3 ball. Barnes with the rebound. Nets leading by 13. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Wolf can't get it to go.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Christie. Pass to Irving. Back to Christie. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Barnes with a screen on Doncic. Wolf. Up top Barnes. Defended by Christie. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And here's Morant outside. Ooh, good D by Irving.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And he drops it first. Flags checked in for Christie. Bridges hits them both. Nets leading by 8. Here's McCarty. Out to the right wing. Here's Wolf. Good! Another from 3.
If you hadn't noticed already, just an incredible shooting display, and he just keeps going and going.
Well, he now owns the 2nd most three-point makes in a game in playoff history. How about that? Doncic outside. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Irving outside from downtown. Morant pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Barnes outside. Here's Morant. Morant bullies his way in for the bucket.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Now Robinson. Oh, the stuff!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. For 3. Irving with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 11. There's 1:34 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Flag. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Connects again from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Nets leading by 9. Here's Barnes. Fires the three. Oh, it's off. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need...
And again, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. He got it. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
From deep, yet another assist.
And his passing continues to be the story. He's got the defense in the palm of his hands.
And he's now tied for the second most assists in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock has stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
And he makes the first. Doncic hits them both. Timeout call. Brooklyn. They're in front by 10. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Yeah, well, obviously the coach sees something he doesn't like.
Ten-point lead. And here's Merrill. The three is off. So we see the Nets taking the W here. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is in the books. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.